good afternoon and welcome to FFV radio coverage of the Team AF Cup final. We are live at Lakeside Stadium today for the match between the Boroondara Eagles and FC Bulleen Lions. Hello, Pellizzeri is my name, and thank you for joining us on FFV radio. We are live on the TuneIn radio app and in your browser as well. Just search for FFV radio. Thank you to everyone who has joined us. Kick out is going to bounce kindly for Goodell. Can't take possession. Knocked away by Jensen, but straight to Lay, who takes it into the area. Under pressure. Now cuts it back for Goodell. It sits up for a volley, and it's a good save from Lanning. Goodell had the ball just pop up perfectly onto her right boot, and she lashed a volley, but straight at the goalkeeper, who made a very good save.
Yeah, obviously the wind will play a factor at some point. Here we go.
Ball into the area on the right. Jackson with a chance and puts it in. 1-0 Boroondara. They opened the scoring in the 16th minute. Amy Jackson played through the right, put it across DIMOVSKI, and it nestled in the left side of the net. And that is the opening goal. The Eagles lead 1-0, and that's the perfect start.
Bulleen will be filthy with that. You just can't turn the ball over in such a dangerous area, because someone like Amy Jackson will always destroy you coming back the other way, because she loves a goal, and it's not too often that she misses.
Goad over on the left.
Done well.
Under pressure from Cavarretta. Plays it to Natoli. He's going to hit it, looking for the corner, and that one was a good save by Lanning, and the wind made that one very difficult to judge. She bats it away, and it's out for a corner.
As we were just talking about then, it's that using that ambition, using your long shooting players. Bulleen have plenty of them to just test Anna Lanning and make her work and make her think, can my defence back me up? Am I going to be able to save them all? Because that one was fantastic and on target. Brilliant save.
Into the area from DOLZAN. Goodell couldn't control it. She was unmarked at the back post. Still has the ball, tees it up. Quigley hits the woodwork, and it bounces in off Lanning. It's 1-1. And Bulleen have equalised within 5 minutes. 20th minute for the goal down. Racheal Quigley scores. It might as an own goal. It's hard to tell. Lanning's frustrated. You'd probably have to say it's an own goal in off the back of the goalie, but Quigley's shot was what brought it to pass, and Bulleen right back on the board.
That shot was an absolute bullet, and that's where Racheal Quigley is so important. She's just lethal when it gets in that firing zone. But Danny Goodell, she's found herself in an absolute paddock before. Used that pace to break behind the defence. I'm sure there are a couple of shouts for offside, but she found that space, wasn't able to control it first time, didn't let that frustrate her, went in with the second effort, flipped the ball back to Quigley, who was able to put that shot away. Anna Lanning, I'm sure, will be frustrated. She had a really good start.
He sends it laterally across the ground. It sits for Newman. Cuts back into the centre, playing a ball for Hubbard, 10 metres from the top of the box, flicks it over the top, chance for Boudreau, battling against Stockdale, and she actually slices it in for a spectacular own goal. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. And Boroondara are back in front in the 23rd minute. An own goal from Maddie Stockdale, and DIMOVSKI just slumps in the net. That was outrageous, and it puts Boroondara back into the lead.
You just got a feel for Stockdale there. She must have thought she had it covered, and it sliced almost, you'd say, Laura Bassett style into the back of the net. Like there was nothing DIMOVSKI could do about that. Maybe she had a little bit more height, she could have reached it, but it was tough. It went right into that corner.
Ball thrown in on the right. CALLAGHAN plays it into a central position. It bounces into the path of Jackson, and it breaks at the top of the area. Jackson lobs DIMOVSKI and puts in her second of the afternoon. It's 3-1 to Boroondara, and Amy Jackson has scored 2 spectacular goals this afternoon, and they just keep flying in.
She's an absolute star of this competition, Amy Jackson. We've seen her score a hat-trick at W League level, and she's just gone on with her form here. And I really hope the photographers were on hand there to capture that celebration, because she went for the fist pump, jump, everything. She was ecstatic with that. And the skill you've got to have and the composure to, when you're in that one-on-one, to chip it over the keeper, you've just got to be such a composed, classy player. And Amy Jackson, we said earlier...
CALLAGHAN wins it back, plays it to Boudreau. Little flick. Was trying to find Jacobs, but went straight to Natoli. CALLAGHAN wins it back again. Jacobs with another opportunity and plays through Boudreau, and she's broken the back line. It's Boudreau advancing into the penalty area. Left-footed shot is blocked out by a slide tackle from DOLZAN. It goes behind for a corner, and that's a lucky escape. Very nearly 4-1 there to Boroondara. Ball into the area from DOLZAN. It's been dropped in and what's the ruling? I think the referee has paid. Is it a free kick or a goal? Confusion abounds. The crowd doesn't know here either.
Almost looked like the Bulleen player skipped
I think that's a
net.
goal. They have paid that as a goal, and I'm not sure who they're going to pay it to because it was a goalkeeping error there. It just rolled into the net after Anna Lanning was unable to hold it. So confusion reigns. Really not sure if you give that to DOLZAN or whether you put that down as yet another own goal.
I'd probably say it looked like Lanning's drop save went over the line, and then the Bulleen player almost scooped it out of the net. She put it the wrong way, but I think it did cross the line before she got a touch on it.
It's half-time, and we've had an absolute stunner. It is Boroondara Eagles 3 leading Bulleen Lions 2. Quigley hits the woodwork and it bounces in off Lanning. It's 1-1 and Bulleen have equalised. Swings it over the top. Chance for Boudreau battling against Stockdale, and she actually slices it in for a spectacular own goal. Jackson, and it breaks at the top of the area. Jackson lobs DIMOVSKI and puts in her second in the afternoon. It's 3-1 to Boroondara. Ball into the area from DOLZAN. It's been dropped in, and they have paid that as a goal, and we've had an absolute stunner. It is Boroondara Eagles 3 leading Bulleen Lions 2. Boudreau is going to try and take on DOLZAN, running at her. About 5 metres from the top of the box. Stride for stride. Tries to turn again into the penalty area on the left and scores a spectacular goal. And Taryne Boudreau has been waiting to make her mark on this cup final. And has she what? It's 4-2 to the Boroondara Eagles.
Well, that's got to be close to goal of the day. Absolutely brilliant run. She just kept going and going. She almost lost the ball at one point, got the composure, had the second effort, beat the defender, and what a beautiful finish that was. There was nothing DIMOVSKI could do about it. Crucial goal for Boroondara, puts them up 4-2. And Boudreau, before, she was looking a bit proppy, maybe an ankle or a knee, just took the time to run it off. They could have
plays the ball to IACONIS. It's a poorly hit pass straight to CALLAGHAN, and now Boudreau with a chance to dribble again. Goes past IACONIS, sliding through CALLAGHAN. This is danger here for Bulleen. CALLAGHAN into the area and rolls a right-footed shot agonisingly wide of the target. And all the juniors were up and about, but it's gone wide out for a goal kick.
They were so up and about, Boroondara juniors. I think a few of them coached by Aliesha, but great ball from Boudreau, just timed it perfectly. CALLAGHAN with a beautiful run in, and the defence put just enough pressure on.
Boudreau, square ball. Jacobs now laying it off. Jackson, left-footed shot, hits the woodwork. That was nearly her hat-trick. Ball 50-50. Cavarretta wins it. Jonas left on her haunches. Cavarretta goes around DOLZAN. This is to finish it. Cavarretta scores. And the Boroondara Eagles will be the Team F Cup champions now. 5-2, and in the 84th minute, that should be that. Rani Cavarretta with a very nicely taken goal.
Well-deserved goal from Cavarretta. She's been fantastic. Probably one of those players that could potentially match it with Amy Jackson for one of the players of the match. She's just been so strong over the ball. We saw it.
I don't want to make a mistake like that. Yeah, I'm going to work out with this one too.
Friend lays it out to the right. It might be too little too late. Natoli into the area. Stockdale trying to score. And the ball's in the 6-yard area, bundled in. Cindy Lay scores. And maybe, just maybe, hold the phone, because it's back to a 2-goal game. And as we tick into the 85th minute, it's Boroondara Eagles 5, Bulleen Lions 3.
We've got to really give Bulleen some...
Lanning just hovering over the ball, insisting that a Bulleen player come and make her pick it up. Now she punts it long. No one is in the attacking half to go and chase after it, and it runs out for a throw.
Pretty impressive kick, actually, considering the wind's against her. I don't know if the wind's settled a little bit, but that's going to be the end of it.
Full time, and the Boroondara Eagles have won the Team F Cup 5-3 in the final against the Bulleen Lions. It's celebrations out on the pitch, and a happy moment for so many of these Boroondara players. They win at the Women's State Knockout Cup. A piece of silverware for them. They're going for a double this season, and maybe the job's only half done, but today will be a memorable one. 5-3, a spectacular final. Bulleen players slumped, sprawled on the turf, and the defending champions, they made it to the final, but they could not retain the trophy. Still, they gave us great entertainment this afternoon.
Show fantastic character, and for me as a coach, it's good knowing going into now another final series that times where teams have come back or even gone in front of us, we have got the characters in our group to get back in the game or go in front again. So they're the things that I'm actually impressed with and happy with.
Yeah, look, Bulleen are a great team. They've got players that are capable of keeping the ball and playing the ball around, and we were well aware of that. So going into the game, we wanted to play our own attacking football, but also be aware that defensively we were going to get caught out if our positioning wasn't right. So yeah, look, we were conscious of them, but we were also playing our own game. Yeah, look, it's one game at a time for us and one training session at a time. So today we've won this, and that's awesome. So we'll enjoy that tonight, and then tomorrow our focus will be on Boudreau next week, because that'll be another difficult game.
Ball into the area on the right. Jackson with a chance and puts it in. 1-0 Boroondara. Still has the ball. Tees it up. Quigley hits the woodwork and it bounces in off Lanning. It's 1-1. And Bulleen have equalised. Flicks it over the top. Chance for Boudreau battling against Stockdale, and she actually slices it in for a spectacular own goal. Jackson, and it breaks at the top of the area. Jackson lobs DIMOVSKI and puts in her second of the afternoon. It's 3-1 to Boroondara. Ball into the area from DOLZAN. It's been dropped in. And they have paid that as a goal. On her stride, tries to turn again into the penalty area on the left and scores a spectacular goal. And Taryne Boudreau has been... Pennis left on her haunches. Cavarretta goes around DOLZAN. This is to finish it. Cavarretta scores. And the Boroondara Eagles will be the Team F Cup champions now. 5-2.